Hey guys, hey to this side, and in this video, I'm going to walk you through the detailed syllabus of SQL Bootcamp for Interview Workshop that is going to happen in August. The dates here, and this is going to be very intensive workshop which is spanning across 20 hours basically. You can think about it like 20 hours we are going to just code the SQL itself, right? Think about it how you will become after completing this particular boot camp. Yeah, so that's the intensity of this particular course. Now guys, who all must attend this particular course? So I have just mentioned people from the freshers background, because there is no prerequisite for this course. Anyone literally can come and attend this and upskill themselves, right? So freshers, manual test engineers, and more importantly ETL data warehouse test engineers, ETL developer, data engineers, data analyst, BI tester, data scientist. Everyone must attend this particular course and upskill themselves, because I'm going to take them from very basic to very high advanced level basically. So we'll go from very beginners, we'll go to intermediate, and then also go to the advanced level. So something like this basically, right? So everything we are going to cover here. And guys, why I'm doing this video? Because if you came across my previous video where I talked about it, why you must learn SQL and master SQL and database, right? And that's where many people came as a request and asked me to basically do the detailed video, what all things will be covered as part of this particular syllabus, and that's the reason I'm doing this. Yeah, so without any further delay, let's actually go and crack on the syllabus part, right? So guys, as I said, there is no prerequisite. That's why I'm going to start from the data fundamental. I'm going to start from very basic. What is data? What are the different type of data? And then how do we store all those data into different databases, right? There are different type of databases. Then also after that, we are going to narrow down our scope into RDBMS, which is basically the SQL databases, right? Understand different primary key, foreign key, different type of keys basically. That's part of your data fundamental. And then we'll go into the next one. We'll talk about the database structure, table design, column, data types, all of those things we are going to cover, because we are actually trying to understand the schema level details for all of these tables that we are going to create, isn't it? Now, the next one, further, we will go further deep dive and try to understand what's the different integrity. What are the different type of constraints? For example, not null, check constraint, or unique constraint, primary key, foreign key, and all those things we are going to do. And entire every time when we are doing it, we will be taking a lot of practical examples, specifically from the interview point of view. Yes, so that will actually set the context and will give you very good exposure topic by topic basically, right? And you are fully prepared for your interview, next interview. Now, the number 4, SQL operation overview. There are 4 category of SQLs. That's how we can actually categorize the entire SQL operations: DDL, DML, DCL, and TCL. We are going to do entire thing, every single command we are going to learn here, and we are going to practice everything about it. Yes. Now the next one, we are going to understand the basic data retrieval part. We will understand how to basically fetch the data from the table, let's say stored already. We'll be learning various filtering, ordering, all of this kind of clauses which are there in our SQL. All of those things we are going to master here. Now the next one, obviously when we come here, it's data aggregation, right? So when I say simple data aggregation, is basically aggregating the data at one place, right? Keeping the data from multiple places at one place. Or I would say it's also a way to basically get simple example. Let's say I have done 10 transactions, let's say on Amazon. If somebody asks me how much money you have spent, right? Can I not go and add all the amount that I spent on those 10 orders? And that is basically what the aggregated amount, right? Because nobody is interested to know the individual amount, they want the aggregated. Aggregated, it means basically the overall, yes, like count, sum, average, etc. Now based on this, we are going to have lot of interview questions. For example, find the duplicate records, right? Or delete the duplicate records, or maybe find the second highest salary in every department, something like this. All the different kind of interview questions are actually possibly into this area also coming. Yes. Now the next one, we are going to master the joins. Joins are used when you have to join the data, when you have to get the data from the columns from more than one table, right? In that case, we have to join both the tables and get the appropriate data from both the tables. Now there could be relationship like one to many, many to one, many to many and one to one. Like there are four different type of relationship that comes actually. We'll talk about it, and we will also see that where all those relationships are actually implemented in practical uh, examples, right? Next one, subqueries and advanced filtering. Guys, why do we need subqueries? Because we also need a way to basically get the data from more than two tables, or get the data based on um, some prerequisites. So subqueries, correlated subqueries, there are again a lot of questions that can be formed, and we will discuss all of them in the interview basically here. Yes. Now the next topic we are going to cover about data modification, guys. Insert, update, delete specifically. So we'll be practicing all of these things, and then SQL functions. So I have mentioned not everything here, but in when I take this particular workshop, we are going to cover so many detail. This is just a high level, that's why I'm saying, right? Now, string related function, date related function, and numeric functions, because these are the major functions that we use in SQL. We are going to cover everything about it, different functions, right? Now, if I go to the next one, which is advanced analytics. And from here, guys, the advanced topic it starts basically, right? So medium is probably here and little above, right? But the advanced topic really starts from here. People should really be knowing. So that's why it's also written advanced analytics with Windows functions. So we are going to learn everything about Windows functions, right? Different type of window functions that we use, and I mean how it is helpful to basically fetch the appropriate data or to solve a complex problem. Yes, for example of the Windows function, if I can tell you, can you tell me the third highest salary in every department? Tell me the department number and then third highest salary in every department. Now solving this with the group by is a nightmare job, isn't it? So this kind of problems you can actually use and solve using the Windows functions, right? Window functions. Now we will take the real world use cases and solve them using the window function. Yes. Now next one, common table expression. This is another advanced topic. This is basically common table expression is a way how we basically repurpose the output of any query, right? So we are going to learn everything about this common table expression, very good and very efficient usage within the SQL, right? So we are going to learn it. And then next topic, views, indexes, type of indexes, and purpose. We are going to learn everything about indexes, views, and what are the different type of indexes. All of these topics are already here. You can just go through, and these are more of a performance optimization part, right? Even the CT is part of your performance optimization. And here also indexes are mostly used for improve the performance basically. So we'll be looking at all those aspects and see how we can actually improve the performance. Now here we will also talk about little of performance tuning and all, right? So that's how this particular number 13 covers. Now number 14, transaction and ACID property. So every SQL supports the transaction, specifically the one which is actually RDBMS systems, right? They actually support the transactions, right? And those transactions have the ACID property. We'll talk about everything about ACID property. We'll be understanding everything how we can implement in our project as well. Everything practically we are going to do it. And next one, query optimization basics, guys. Yeah, because we have learned many things. In most everything we have learned in the SQL, right? Now the next one is basically query optimization basics. Now we will analyze it like given a random query. If somebody is asking, can you tell me that this query is efficient enough or not, right? How do we identify it? So all those things we are going to cover. We are going to understand what are the different tips that how we can actually write the efficient query, and that is the whole purpose of the entire database, to make sure you are able to fetch the data in much faster speed, right? Using indexes, avoiding common mistakes, etc. That's what we are going to talk about query optimization basics, yes, in length. Now, the number 16, interview preparation, and I'm going to talk about, obviously in the entire syllabus itself, everywhere I will be talking about the interviews, but again we'll talk about top SQL interview questions by topic. Yes, and trust me, if you prepare all of them, there is nothing else that people can ask outside this. Go for any kind of role. I guarantee everything will be covered in this particular syllabus, right? So if you do it everything properly, then you don't need to worry. You just need to brush it up before you go for interview for your any time. wherever you do, right? Now we are going to do all of this preparation here, right? And the last one, guys, number 17, assignments in popular interview questions. These all of these things are already going to be covered as part of the entire syllabus, right? Yeah, I'm just mentioned it here because we'll be also doing it here, but along with this, in every section that we have seen now, this 17 sections, right? Every sections we are going to do everything hands-on SQL after every modules, and most commonly asked interview questions, practical problems, how do we solve the problems, and quizzes to enforce the key concepts. All of these things we are going to continuously do across all the sections, right? Now the last one, guys, bonus point that I'm going to talk about is homegoing instructions. So once you learn entire thing, you also need a way to basically keep yourself, keep learning, isn't it? Generally, what happens, you come into the course and then you learn something, and after 1 month, you actually almost kind of forget it because you're not using it. I'm going to tell you how. I'm going to give you certain resources that can help you, inspire you to be stay updated on your learning, whatever you have learned, right? Even if you're working on the project or not working on the project, it doesn't matter. If you're working on the project, then it's actually better, you can improve more and more, right? If you're not working, then also you can actually practice those. So I'm going to give you a lot of online content that you can basically go and literally write the query and run the query and actually do it real time, basically submitting whether your query is working or not, right? So all of those things I'm going to give you after the workshop ends so that you can be in touch with it and you can actually continuously improve on it. Yes, so that's all I'm going to talk about this. I don't want to take a lot of time here, but this is the full proof course that I'm going to do, and I'm 100% sure that once you attend this course and properly apply it, yes, for this 4 days, 4 weekend, 4 days over 2 weekends, guaranteed that you will be able to crack any interviews. Yes. Now, if you are interested, what you have to do, you can just fill that particular Google form in the description of this particular video, and remaining things will be taken care. Yes, we'll take care for your registration and going forward, what all the things, onboarding, everything is required for this particular thing, we'll take care of it. What you need to do, if you like it, you understand this entire course content, just go and submit your request, register your request that you are interested, basically fill the interest form. That's it. All right. And I hope that everyone who is watching this video can actually attend this and can change your uh, career in a very, very positive direction. Yes. So I hope to see you all in the live class. Okay. uh, and with this, I'll let you guys go, and until we meet next time, happy learning, god bless you, take care.